Okay, hopefully our technical difficulties are fixed. No promises, but we are at the 4-minute mark here in the third quarter. It is 46-14 in favor of the Lady Indians. And what was a high-scoring affair in the first half for the Lady Indians has slowed down a little bit in the third quarter.
Free throw is up and no good by Kaylee Benham.
The phone's too close to that. And the second one is up and good. So that pushes the lead to 47-14, 4:04 remaining here in the third quarter. Checotah with the ball now. They'll drive in, jumping from the corner or from the elbow, no good. Rebound controlled by Checotah. They get it inside to Brewer. Brewer does not corral it. It will stay here with Checotah. So 3:40 remaining here in the third quarter. 47-14 in favor of Stilwell. Inbounded to Brewer. Brewer gets it into the lane. The drive there is going to be blocked by number 13. And now Prairie Home's up ahead.
It's going to be Kaislyn Crocher is going to pull up for a jump shot. And it's good.
In there. So I believe we are good now on audio. Not sure what that issue was. Brad or I do not claim to be technical experts.
Yeah,
we're just trying to play or get this going as we go.
We do not declare that we are IT wizards by any stretch of the imagination. Tough finish in basket there by Ayanna Brewer, the Lady Wildcats. She'll go to the line for a three-point play attempt.
But Brad, it wouldn't be a season opening broadcast without some technical difficulties. All right, second one is up and good for Brewer. Brad, that's a high arcing shot from Brewer.
Yes, it is. The exact opposite of an Isaiah Cousins free throw attempt.
And here we are. It is 2:50 remaining here in the third quarter, and Stilwell reserves are getting some big-time minutes and some needed experience, as most of these girls are sophomore and freshmen. And that's going to be a foul on the inside. Checotah will go to the line for two.
Couldn't tell if they got Prairie Homes with that. Yeah, they did, coming over the top.
The clock on your screen is not correct, so don't pay attention to that. It is 2:39 remaining in the third quarter. Stilwell up 49-17. Checotah at the line for two. First one is no good. So Brad, set the scene for who's on the court for the Lady Indians right now.
So as you mentioned, Tyler, we have a lot of youth out there. Number 2, Prairie Homes. She is a freshman. We have
second one also no good.
Number 3, Kaislyn Crozier. She's a sophomore. Number 5, Kenzie Starr, who's also a sophomore. Number 33, Gracie Tate, who's a junior. And number 13, Piper Blackburn, who's a freshman.
So we said at the beginning of the broadcast, Brad, and it is we've been saying it for 2 years now. This is a young team, but it is got a ton of experience. That's a walk that was missed, but
that's another walk that was missed right there.
3 ball away, no good. Rebound to Checotah, up on the glass, no good. Rebound Prairie Homes. Man, she threw a couple of bows right there to clear the way. And that'll be off the foot of Checotah and will stay with Stilwell.
Crozier would have been better served there, Tyler, just to go ahead and shoot that jump shot.
Well, as we said, this is the season opener for the Lady Indians. They come into this contest off of a state tournament appearance in 2021 or 2022, whenever they got knocked out by Tuttle in that opening round of the state tournament. But it was the Lady Indians' first state tournament appearance since 2005, I believe. They do return a wealth of experience, including the reigning conference player of the year in Snowda Wadey, who had a fantastic evening Brad, I'd guess she probably had 10 steals maybe on the night,
Yeah,
if not more.
Very close to that. Have another
And
substitution.
There's another turnover.
For the Lady Indians, number 23, Elise Sawney has checked into the game.
This is the season opener and the home opener. The Lady Indians will be on the road come Thursday as they will be headed to Fort Smith to play in the Taco Bell Tournament of Champions there at Northside High School in Fort Smith. Brad, that is a loaded field as that has teams from Arkansas, Missouri, and Oklahoma. The Arkansas teams include Fort Smith, Northside, who will be facing the Lady Indians in that opening round of the tournament. Fort Smith Southside also there. Bergman is also there out of Arkansas, and so is Lamar out of Arkansas.
Yeah, and those are some talented teams right there, Tyler. Bergman was the 2020 state championship in Arkansas 3A, with Lamar being the runner-up to Bergman. So, as you mentioned,
2022.
Yeah, 2022. I'm sorry.
And then out of Missouri, Carl Junction is there, who was the
finish there by Prairie Homes,
who made it to the quarterfinals in the Class 5 state tournament in Missouri. And then out of Oklahoma, the teams include Jones, Sapulpa, and of course Stilwell. And Jones was the Class 3A state champ in Oklahoma, and Sapulpa was a state semifinalist in Class 5A. So, I mean, it is a loaded field, Brad.
It'll be a good experience for the Lady Indians to get in there and play against these teams of this caliber. Be a foul here on Checotah.
And they face Northside, who, as I said, was the state runner-up in Class 6A, which is the largest class in Arkansas. They were the state, Northside was the state runner-up last year in that. Thrown inside there, going to be put up on the glass, no good. 51-17, 34 seconds remain here in the third quarter.
Tyler, one thing to keep in mind here
Runner up and no good, but there will be a foul and free throws forthcoming.
One thing to keep in mind here, too, is I don't know how many of these girls played earlier tonight, as we did have a ladies' JV game at 4 o'clock. So some of these girls may be getting some double duty here as far as getting to play that JV game and then playing right now in this blowout game. First free throw is up and good for number 3 for Checotah. That's Jaislyn Atkins.
18 seconds remain here in the third quarter. A 33-point lead right now. Makes that 32 for the Lady Indians. Prairie Homes with the ball, bringing it up for the Lady Indians as they will probably make sure they get the last shot here. She goes to her left, gets it inside, kicks out for a three ball away, and good! Number 3. Number 3 for the Lady Indians.
That's Kaislyn Crozier, and the time will expire here in the third quarter with the Lady Indians up by 34 points. I'm sorry, 35 points.
So, Brad, I mean, what can we say tonight?
I don't know. I expected the Stilwell Lady Indians to come out sharp. Of course, you expect those first game jitters, Tyler. You expect a little bit of rust, but man, they have shown really none of it tonight. Complete team effort on behalf of this Ladies Indians, hanging on to, as we said, a 35-point lead, and we still have 8 minutes left to play this game.
It's a good opening game for the Lady Indians, and really it's a good game to get going as they do head on to Fort Smith on Thursday. That game Thursday, tip time is at 7 o'clock there at Northside, so plenty of time for anyone who's wanting to get out of work and get over there to Fort Smith to be able to catch that game. And the Lady Indians will need all the support that they can get as they'll take on a tough Northside team over there. Brad, that's the equivalency of going to Jinx or Union or Broken Arrow and taking on one of those schools in their own house. You really get to see what you're made of in a game like that.
Yes, you do. So starting 5 back out here for the Lady Indians as we start the fourth quarter. In and out, no good on the 3-point attempt from Checotah.
Snow to Wadey with the ball after the rebound by Catron. Wadey going crossover. She gets into the lane, little step back now. Gets it inside to Catron. Catron going to kick it out. Holmes goes to her right, going to get it knocked out of bounds. Will stay here.
We're going to get a foul here, I believe, on Checotah, Tyler.
Oh, yeah, foul.
So reach in, foul on Checotah. Ball will be inbounded underneath the basket for the Lady Indians.
They have Wilson wide open in the corner. She'll catch it and fire a three. No good off back rim. And Johnson up, no good, but will go to the line for two after being fouled.
Great effort there by Kinley Johnson. Just go ahead and go back up with the ball. Force air in the whistle of the referee there, Tyler.
As far as our broadcast, we will be back here next Tuesday night to bring you the home game against Sallisaw as they'll play host to the Lady Black Diamonds. And then we don't have another home broadcast until January 12th, 10th?
Yeah, January 10th. So quite a long delay.
As school's let out for Christmas break, and then the Lady Indians will go on the road for a couple contests.
So score now 56-19 for the Lady Indians.
Ball deflected. It will be out of bounds. Will go to Stilwell. So that's another turnover. Brad, I stopped counting after the first quarter, but we got to be in the 20s by now.
I would think so. In a game that honestly, Tyler, has gone relatively fast, real-time wise. We're just at an hour.
Into the lane is Johnson up on the glass, no good. Brad, I will say one area, I wouldn't call it a weakness, but an area that could become a concern would be they have a lot of depth at the guard and the wing positions on this Lady Indians team. But
Kinley Johnson for three. Oh, in and out, no good. A steal from Wendy Holmes goes up for the basket, and she's going to be fouled to go to the line for two.
But one of the areas where they don't, I wouldn't say they're hurting there or anything, but the depth isn't necessarily like it is on the guard and the wing positions, is the post positions. And that's where foul trouble in some games might creep up and be a hindrance in the Lady Indians' upcoming season. But what they do have is a tough team, Brad.
They do. And, you know, one of the teams that you'll face, and they faced it in the first round of the state tournament last year. Excuse me, I keep wanting to say state championship, and I don't want people to assume I'm talking about championship game.
He's prophesying for this year.
That's right. But one thing they encountered in the state tournament last year was Tuttle, a team that had three post players that went over 6 foot.
Yeah.
And two of them very talented players in that regard. So that's a team that could possibly cause you trouble. Snow to Wadey gets away with the backcourt there.
Oh, didn't see the defender behind her. Good job by Holmes to save that ball, and it goes out of bounds on the throwback, but good effort to prevent the layup there off the turnover.
But going back to last year, Tyler, the Lady Indians, up until they got to the state tournament, didn't really see a team that had great size. Another deflection here by Checotah as Caitlin Wilson was not paying attention.
Three ball away from Checotah, and it is good. Gives the Lady Wildcats 22 on the night, Stilwell 58. 5:24 remaining here in the fourth quarter, excuse me. Caitlin Wilson into the lane. Going to pass it out to Johnson. Johnson takes it into the lane. Going to get it deflected, and they will say it will stay with the Stilwell. They'll inbound underneath their own basket.
Ball inbounded to Wendy Holmes. Will take a jump shot just inside the three-point line. It's no good. Ball rebounded by Kinley Johnson.
And we have a jump ball. Possession arrow will stay with Stilwell. Snow to inbounding for the Lady Indians underneath their own basket. Need to get it in. Catron with the ball over to Wilson. Wilson's going to go to her left. Nice pass there on the back cut to Holmes, and she lays it in for 2. Gives the Lady Indians 60 on the night. Holmes with 7. And then a host of the rest of the starters, Brad, all have 8 apiece.
A good, well-balanced attack from the starting 5 for Stilwell.
Absolutely. Crossover gets stolen there. They're going to get a foul on Holmes.
Yeah.
And we're going to get a hockey line substitution right here.
Line change for the Lady Indians. We're going to have number 4, Kasia Thurber. Number 3, Kaislyn Crozier. Number 25, Araya Kirk. Number 11, Kaylee Benham. And number 21, Jayla Barbary.
All right, so the first one for the Lady Wildcats is up and no good. Rebound controlled by off the hands of the Lady Indians. It will stay with the Checotah Lady Wildcats as they will inbound underneath their own basket. 4:33 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Jumper away, no good. Rebound
controlled by Kasia Thurber.
So Thurber will get the ball. She gets it over to Prairie Holmes. Or no, that's Crozier, right?
Yeah.
Nice back cut to Benham. Benham kicks it out to Thurber. 3-ball good.
It's a welcome sight seeing Kasia Thurber finding the touch early in
Brad,
this season.
If this team shoots the 3-ball all season like they shot it tonight, they're going to be tough. They will be tough to beat.
And as we said, the balanced scoring attack tonight, Tyler.
Yeah.
It's not like last year where they were able to hone in on just a couple of players of ours and really look to shut Snow to Wadey down.
Up ahead to Thurber. Back to Benham. You know she wants to.
She wants to. I think she's going to. No, she gives it up to Crozier.
Crozier's going to take it, though. She says, I'll do it.
A little long. She's
get her own rebound, saves it.
Yeah, saved it to a Wildcat, though.
Yeah.
So we're just under 3:30 left to go here in this game. 63-22, Lady Indians in full control of this game as they have been since the get-go, Tyler.
Brad, whenever you're a young member of the team and your minutes don't come except sometimes sparingly, any chance you get to shoot the ball, you're going to take it.
Oh, I know.
Up ahead to Thurber. She gets it into the lane, going to put it up.
Left
no
hand.
good.
Yeah, that looked good, though.
Rebound controlled by Stilwell. Benham from deep.
Chance.
No good. Wildcats on that one. 2:50 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Stilwell up by 41. They go to the right. Going to cross back into the lane. Nice pass there. No good on the second attempt. Good and one. She'll go to the line for an and one attempt. Good job by number 24 for the Lady Wildcats. That is Haley Prince. It was a good dribble, drive, and dish there by the sophomore guard for the Lady Wildcats, Jaslyn Atkins. Free throw up and good. She completes the three-point play. And good effort there by number 2 of the Lady Wildcats to knock the ball out of bounds. It will stay with Stilwell, though. That is Ruby Faulkner, sophomore. Thurber inbounding, gets it to Benham. Benham back to Thurber. You're seeing a little pressure from the Wildcats.
Gets it over to Thurber now.
Into the corner. Oh, wanted it. Shoot it.
Will.
Get it up.
Rebound.
Benham. Little hook shot, no good. Going to be knocked out of bounds. It will
stay here.
Go to Checotah.
Give it to Checotah, okay.
Checotah bringing up the ball. Going to her left. 3-ball away. No good. Rebound Stilwell. Oh, over to Thurber. Thurber's got someone deep. Fires it up to Benham. Benham over to 21. 21 out to Crozier. Crozier with 3. No good.
A little strong.
We got an injury timeout.
Over on the far side of the court, close to the home stands. She
I
is
believe that
struggling
is
to get up.
Ruthie Faulkner for the Lady Wildcats. Might be an ankle or knee. Crowd gives her a round of applause as she exits the court. Checotah will be inbounding the ball right here. So Ruby Faulkner running point for the Wildcats. Nice ball fake there by 35. Gets it number 12. 12 with the jumper. No good. Rebound. Thurber's going to be out of bounds whenever she touched that ball. So it will stay with the Wildcats. Benham coming off the court. Number 20 for the Lady Indians coming in.
That's Lauren Catron.
Baseline drive gets shut down there by Catron. Faulkner into the lane. Going to get it knocked loose, but it will stay with Checotah. Minute 33 remaining here in the game. 63-25 in favor of the Lady Indians. Thrown in to number 24. That's going to be a travel.
Yeah.
Little quick with the steps there. Gets dinged with the travel call. Turnover. We'll go back to the Lady Indians. Crozier with the ball off the inbound pass. Up ahead to Catron. The pass is stolen, though.
Set your feet.
And good play there by number 24, Haley Prince, as she gets the 2-point lay-in. Thurber with the ball. She'll just give it over to 25. Back to Thurber. Over to Crozier. Crozier's going to drive to her right. Kick it out.
There
3 ball away. Oh, a little long on that attempt for number 25.
Still there by Crozier, and it gets deflected back to Checotah.
Inside of a minute to play here for the Lady Indians opening contest. They will be victorious tonight, as it is 63-27 right now. Prince takes it inside, unable to convert.
Catron will bring the ball up for the Lady Indians.
They're going to get a timeout. And that will be number 13 coming in for the Lady Indians. Inbounded for Stilwell. It's going to be a turnover stolen by Ruby Faulkner. Up ahead to number 12 for the Wildcats. Gets it inside. Prince puts it up on the glass and good. She'll go back to the line for another 3-point play. Brad, Princess gave the Lady Wildcats some pretty good minutes in this fourth quarter.
Yes, she has.
Free throws up and long, no good. Rebound will go off of Stilwell. It'll stay with Checotah. 23 seconds remain here. Stilwell up 63-29. To Faulkner. She gets into the lane, kicks it out to Prince. Prince for 3. Good. She's filling it up in this fourth quarter. 10 seconds remain in the game. Catron with the ball up ahead. 3 ball up and no good, just short. 3 seconds, 2, 1, and it'll count for number 13, Piper Blackburn, as she ends the game with a 2-point jumper. The final tonight for the Lady Indians in their season opener, Brad, 65-32, and it wasn't even that close.
No, it wasn't. You know, you look at Stilwell, and if they had kept their starters in that third quarter, there's no telling what it would have been to start the fourth quarter.
Triple digits would have been in play tonight, Brad.
Absolutely. But an overall great game, great showing for the Lady Indians for their first game of the season, and a great tune-up, kind of a primer for that tournament that they're going to this weekend, Tyler.
And as we said, the Lady Indians will be on the road as they go to the tournament, Taco Bell Tournament of Champions, and in Fort Smith, December 8th through the 10th. They'll open that tournament up with a game against the 2022 state runner-up in Arkansas Class 6A. That is Northside, the hosting school. So Stilwell with a daunting challenge in the opener of that tournament, but they got invited to that tournament for a reason, and that's because they have the talent and the ability to make some noise there.
That's right.
So if you want to catch that game, that opening game will be at 7 o'clock on Thursday night at Northside High School as they are set to take on the host school of that Taco Bell Tournament of Champions.
Going to have to ask Coach Cohn if all-you-can-eat Taco Bell is included.
Gordita Crunches for everyone if they win. All right, so that'll do it for the girls broadcast. We will be ending this stream, and we will start the boys stream momentarily as the boys are set to start their season with an opening game against the Checotah Wildcats. We'll be back on that one momentarily.